I need to put you onto something really quickly. Your words are literally shaping your life. And I know that sounds a little bit dramatic, but hear me out. Let me just tell you something. Hey guys, my name is Sharma Amber Angel and I make videos. This video is going to be about the power of your tongue, and I don't know why I titled it. There could be several titles to this, but you clicked on it for a reason. You're here for a reason. Today we're going to be talking about power of the tongue. Your words literally do shape your future, your reality, your present, okay? Your present and your future is based on what you literally say today to yourself, to your environment, to your people around you. How you think about yourself, that's a different video though. So why does the power of the tongue, why is it so important? I got my notes here with me. So if you see me looking off to the side, it's because I have my notes. God literally spoke the world into existence, where he says, let there be light. And do you know what happened? There was light. He literally spoke the world into existence. So why don't you think you have power over what you say and the reality around you? Proverbs 18:21. The tongue can bring death or life. Those who love to talk will reap the consequences. I think this is actually really powerful and basically sums up what I'm trying to tell you guys today. Every time you speak, you are speaking life or death, not literal death, like you're gonna die, but into your life or situation. Instead of life and death, speaking positiveness into your life or speaking negativity into your life. You know how in school when they're like, don't say you can't, say you can. They weren't lying. They were not lying. I remember being in school and them always saying, don't say you can't do something. You're growing to do it. You can learn to do it. You will be able to do it. Change your words so that you have a positive mindset that change can happen. Saying I can doesn't necessarily mean I can do that. Exactly in that moment I can do that. It means that I will eventually learn to be able to do that. I can do that. Speaking for your future self. So it's just about changing one little bit of. They don't want me to say this to you, obviously. What you say is important. Literally speaking life or death into your life. Me personally, I always said that I was trash at math. All throughout high school, I would be like, I'm trash at math. I can't do math. I'm so bad at math. Like, math isn't my strong suit. I can opt for a lot of people out there that math is a little bit difficult. Math has never been my strong suit. I've always said that I was bad at math. And I guess what? I was bad at math. I kept saying I was bad at math. Changing your mindset, the change in how you think will also completely change how you view the world and then how you speak about it. Because your thoughts do direct how you think. That's a different topic. When I started recently speaking, I know this. I can do this. I can do statistics. I can and I will pass this test. I know I have it in me. I've studied a lot. I believe in myself. I know I can do this, and you truly believe it for yourself. I actually, guess what guys? I passed my midterm. Thank you. I passed my midterm because I started speaking positivity into my life. I passed with the studying, but also because the change of how I spoke about my life and how I spoke about statistics itself. So whatever you're struggling in, wherever you see struggle in your life, maybe you're still struggling there in your life because you're still speaking negativity into that part of your life. You're broke. This economy is bad, guys. This economy is bad. Have you seen Hawaii? I swear they have to pay like $14 for eggs right now. I saw a video on TikTok of this girl showing her grocery shopping. I gasped. I said, I'm not gonna complain about groceries anymore, but people saying they're broke all the time, stay broke. If you look at your bank account, it's a little bit low, don't even call yourself broke. You want your situation to change, do you not? So you must believe. When you speak positiveness into your life, you must also believe it, okay? You must believe what you are saying. So you cannot be doubtful. You must always believe in what you're saying. Don't speak negativity into your life and keep yourself stuck in that situation. James 3 verses 5-6. Likewise, the tongue is a small part of the body, but it makes great boasts. Consider what a great forest is set on fire by a small spark. The tongue also is a fire, a world of evil among the parts of the body. It corrupts the whole body, sets the whole course on one's life, on fire, and it itself set on fire by hell. Basically, let me sum it down for you. I like when it said, when it compared the forest, fire can be started by a small spark. Your tiny tongue, even though it's such a small part of your body, people may think it's so irrelevant. What I'm speaking doesn't change anything at all. It has great power over you and your situation. That's basically what verse 5 is talking about. It starts chaos. You call it a wildfire, and wildfires are really hard to put out because of how uncontrollable it is. See, when you have control over what you say, is now a controlled fire. Okay, when you are just yapping and blabbing negativity and hate and death into your life, that's just gonna chaos everywhere, guys. What do you see around you? What do you see in your situation? What do you see inside of you? How are you thinking about yourself? It's causing chaos all around you. Your word can literally build people up and destroy things at the same time. That's what they're talking about as the power of life and death. You can literally speak things into existence, speak things into life, or you can literally kill things off by maybe you lost an opportunity because of how you spoke about the situation, how you spoke about yourself. Maybe you're in a job interview and you start speaking negatively about yourself or an experience that you had. Like, no manager wants to hear that your other manager was trash, because it's not displaying how your manager was. Like, oh, I really hate my manager. My manager was always so mean to me. You're speaking negativity. The manager that's interviewing now, not interviewing your old manager, they're interviewing you. So how you're speaking about other people and your past experiences reflects on who you are. Literally reflects who you are as a person. You know how when you see like really pretty girls and then they're just mean, or they just like, what are you looking at? Just the way they speak, their tone, they're just like, why you gotta be mean all the time? Like, you're such a beautiful girl and you just like to speak negativity and hate into everybody else. No, girl, please be so for real right now. I'm just looking at you because you're pretty. People become so ugly when you see who they actually are, and you see who people actually are by the way they speak about themselves and the people around them. A great example, a waiter. Waiters are so kind. You go to a restaurant, they're literally serving. Why do I have to be mean to a waiter? I was a mean, grouchy B-word before, just by the way I was speaking to my imaginary waiter here. But when I changed the way I spoke in a positive way, just be nice. Satan can't curse you. He can't curse you. He can't curse those who belong to God, those that have given their life to God. But you know what Satan does have? He has knowledge. He is a smart guy. He knows ways to get to you, and he knows your weaknesses, and he knows ways to stray you away from God. So he understands that there is power in the tongue. He understands that your tongue has the ultimate. It can cause wildfires. It has so much control of your situation in your life. He understands that. His strategy is get you to curse you. His strategy is to make you curse yourself, literally. And how does he do that? He plants thoughts into your mind, and he's like, if I keep telling her that she's failure, if I keep telling her she's not worthy enough, if I keep telling her she's not pretty enough, if I just plant the seed, maybe I can get her to say it herself. I'm gonna convince her that she is this herself, so she can finally say it out loud and curse herself. So by planting it into your mind, it could be like going on social media a lot, seeing TikTok, you're seeing really pretty people all the time. You end up comparing yourself, and you look at yourself in a mirror and you're like, I'm not as pretty as the girl that's getting 10,000 views. I'm not as pretty as these other girls that I'm seeing, and I'm only getting 5 likes, 5 views, 0 interactions. No one must think that I'm pretty because I'm not getting as much likes, views, followers as this other person. And so you start comparing yourself bad, and that is one way that Satan plant a thought inside of you saying, you're not pretty enough, you're not worthy enough, you're not like these other girls, you can never be like these other girls. Good. Number one, I don't want to be like these other girls. I'm myself. But number two, that's how he gets to you. That's how you start looking in the mirror and being like, I'm not pretty. You start speaking these words into your life. If my closest friend was to come up to me and tell me that, hey, that dress on you looks disgusting, take it off. When you're around people that are always negative to you, you gotta remove yourself from it. You literally have to remove yourself physically as much as you can from that situation, because you cannot be implanting those thoughts into your mind that you're not perfect the way you are, because you are. So Satan, his strategy is for you to curse yourself, and don't fall into that trap. When you find yourself speaking negatively about yourself or the people around you, literally flip it. As soon as you remember, I can't, say I can. Flip it immediately. I'm not pretty, I'm beautiful. We have another verse I want to speak to you guys about. Matthew 12, 36 to 37. And I tell you this, you must give account on judgment day for every every idle word you speak. The words you say will either equip you or condemn you. This is Jesus speaking. On Judgment Day, we're gonna have an answer for everything that we say, everything that we said about ourselves, everything that we said about other people, everything that we said about our situation. We're gonna have the answer for that. I spoke love and life and positivity into everyone's life, my life. Or they're gonna look at your script, they're gonna be like, ooh, she was cursing everybody out. And when they're talking about curse, not necessarily cuss words, just talking bad about people is bad enough. Talking hate into people, gossiping, stop gossiping. A little challenge. I want you for the next 24 hours. Look at the time right now. For the whole 24 hours, do not speak negatively. Watch what you're saying, watch what you're doing, watch how you're speaking about yourself, your situation, so your environment, and about the people around you. Those are 3 things that I want you to focus on. Come back to this video in 24 hours. I would like you to write in a comment if you were able to complete my challenge. Every time you catch yourself saying something negative, pause and flip it. Number 2, speak on what you want to see. Instead of I will never get better at this, try saying I'm learning to improve every single day. See, I'm not where I want to be, but I will get there. Number 3, I want you to remember these verses, these scriptures of affirmations. They really come in clutch. I want you to remember Psalm 139:14. I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. Jeremiah 29:11. God has a plan for me. Your words hold weight. Be intentional with them. Speak life, speak faith, and watch how things change for you. I love you, bestie.